Coming up on this Wednesday edition of News 7.
The UTEP football team suffers a major upset, and this one is off the field. Lou?
That's right, guys. 6 UTEP football players, 5 of which are starters, will not play in this weekend's game against San Diego State. We'll tell you why.
Lou, thank you very much. A once secret fighter plane now graces the skies over southern New Mexico.
It is the story of the stealth fighter unit that helped save the city. I'm Roy Ortega. I'll have that story coming up.
And Juarez bars may soon go back to keeping late night hours.
We have details on these stories and all the day's news.
So please stay with us. News 7 is next.
When I hit 100,000 miles, I was driving home from a bat cave where I'd just seen 6 million bats.
I'd say it would be
when I hit 200,000 miles, I was on my way to a 100th birthday party.
Actually,
Okay, it happened right where the fence starts on the Lamont Bridge.
I don't remember the specific place I was at.
Where were you when your Toyota truck hit 100, 200, 300,000 miles or more? Tell us about it.
I never started really paying attention. Mileage till it reached about 400,000.
Hey, listen up, because I'm going to tell you about a heck of a deal. This is the First Cafeteria, and if you've never been here, you got to check it out. It's all you can eat for one low price. And it's real, honest-to-goodness food. Roast beef, salads, vegetables, desserts, all kinds of great stuff. Check out the deal you get at First. For whatever you want, as much as you want, for one low price. I'm telling you, if you're eating anyplace else, you're probably paying too much. I'll see you at First.
Vote. A message from KVIA 7 Together.
7 Together, what a great place to be.
Live from the KVIA TV Telecommunications Center, this is the most watched early newscast in West Texas and southern New Mexico.
Problems continue for head coach David Lee and the UTEP football team. This time, it's news off the field.
Good evening, and thank you for watching News 7. Apparently, some key players will be forced to sit out this weekend's game against San Diego State. Our own Lou Romano is live now from the Sun Bowl. Lou, what's going on?
Well, I'll tell you, 6 UTEP players, 5 of which were starters, have been hit with indefinite suspensions by head coach David Lee for what Coach Lee is saying is a violation of team rules while the team was on their road trip this past weekend in Fort Collins to take on Colorado State. Most notably of the 6 is Ricky Massey, last year's all-WAC player at defensive end. He will miss at least the next 2 games. The other names are Patrick Bailey, the starting fullback. He's gone for this weekend. So's a host of defensive backs. Dwight Conley, Greg Shadd, Craig Pringle, and Darrell Phillips, a reserve fullback, also will miss this weekend. We had a chance to speak with David Lee just moments ago. We'll have some comments from him coming up in sports, as well as we'll get into some more detail as to what exactly these players did on that road trip and why they are being hit with the suspensions.
All right, thanks a lot, Lou. It looks like another sport in El Paso has reached the end of its rope. Today, Texas Attorney General Dan Morales obtained permanent injunctions against 2 bungee jump operators who failed to comply with state insurance and safety laws. Thrill Seekers Incorporated, which operated jumps in El Paso, and Air Bungee of Dallas cannot operate or advertise until they file proof of insurance with the State Department of Insurance and receive department inspection certificates. The state insurance code requires bungee operators be insured for at least $1 million per jump. Morales says if you dare to take a dive, make sure the operator has an amusement ride inspection certificate approved by the Department of Insurance. The Attorney General has hung up 28 bungee jump operations in the past 2 months for those same reasons.
A 31-year-old Sunland Park, New Mexico man was found dead in El Paso's Upper Valley last night. Police say Manuel Angel Ortiz apparently was stabbed in the throat and left in the parking lot at 4006 Donovan. Investigators have no suspects in this case. The killing is the 41st murder in El Paso this year. And the body of a 28-year-old was found floating in the Rio Grande today. The apparent drowning victim has been identified as Sylvester Bencomo of Juarez. His body was pulled from the river at around 10:30 this morning near the downtown area. Authorities say Bencomo was a rancher. Investigators are still trying to determine how he died.
The incoming state administration of Chihuahua Governor Francisco Barrio has uncovered what it says is a major case of corruption during previous administrations. Officials say the state office of the Chihuahua State Police in Juarez was looted of most of its equipment, including police radios, vehicles, weapons, even office furniture. The governor's office is accusing loyal members of the former governor's political party of ransacking the office, leaving it almost impossible to occupy. Barrio, the opposition party leader who unseated the pre-party incumbent, has launched an investigation.
In banking news, one of the most influential banks in Latin America is offering to lend a helping hand to medium and small-sized businesses in this country. The Nacional Financiera, or NAFIN, is offering financial support to U.S. businesses interested in joint ventures with Mexican companies. Initially, the bank will be offering about $20 million in loans for the projects. El Paso Community College will be serving as the point of contact on this side of the border for interested parties.
With persons from the bank in Mexico and our own staff at the college, and there's information in terms of telephone numbers, location, and so forth that's available.
For information about these low-interest expansion loans, you can contact the college at 594-2615. Well, a developer's downfall could turn into a windfall for folks in the local real estate market. Back in 1984, a developer spent millions of dollars acquiring and improving these 61 lots in far west El Paso. When the developer went bust, the FDIC took the property and then later transferred it to a liquidator called American Financial. Next month, all of the lots in the Los Ranchos del Rio subdivision will be auctioned off, likely at a fraction of their actual market value. Smaller lots at the adjacent Willow subdivision sell for between $40,000 and $60,000.
They're 1 to 5 acres, so they're giant lots in comparison. And you could probably pick out the lot for the same price as the quarter-acre lot.
The auction will take place November the 5th at 7 p.m. at the Airport Marriott. For additional information, you can stop by the property on the next 3 Sundays between 11 and 3 p.m.
Still ahead on News 7, bars and liquor stores across the border could be extending their hours again.
And find out what some area students are doing to stop alcohol and drug abuse.
For Las Cruces, High Rolls, and Canutillo,
this is News 7.
She's the most cunning of shoppers, brought out by Mervyn's anniversary sale. She's the bargain hunter, out to find the lowest prices of the year through Saturday at Mervyn's anniversary sale.
At the Men's Warehouse, $290.
But I'm supposed to go to a department store and spend $400 on the same designer suit? Why would I do that? Explain that to me.
Explain that to me.
Why would I do that? Maybe I'm a zillionaire.
Maybe I like to throw money away.
Maybe I'm just dumb.
I'm no zillionaire.
And I don't like to throw my money away.
I'm not dumb.
So please, don't make me go to a department store.
At the Men's Warehouse, you'll find many of the same designer suits as the department stores. The difference, the lower price. I guarantee it.
Ever since Bank of the West opened downtown, folks saw the value of a bank that was owned by El Pasoans for El Pasoans. Some even went out of their way just to bank with us. Now they don't have to. Announcing our new full-service banking center on El Paso's east side, I-10 at Lee Trevino. Convenient, old-fashioned banking for all your financial needs, including loans for autos, home improvements, business, and more.
Bank of the West.
You'll be amazed when you try new Healthy Favorites cheese.
Is that a diet cheese? Rather eat the wrapper.
Craig, Healthy Favorites is different. It's from Kraft. Sure, it has half the fat of regular cheese and fewer calories, but Kraft makes it taste so rich, so creamy, so delicious.
Excuse me. This is good. Did you make one for yourself?
Men are so predictable.
New Healthy Favorites from Kraft. It'll be your favorite.
Chihuahua State and Juarez City officials say they will conduct a study to determine the effects of expanded hours for liquor sales along the border.
During the previous administration, the state government ordered that all bars and liquor stores be closed at midnight most nights. However, business leaders complained that the early hours were hurting their business.
A directive from the governor's office has allowed longer business hours for bars and for liquor stores while the matter is being studied.
A renewed effort is underway again on this side of the border to curb alcohol and drug use by teenagers. Coronado and El Paso High School are once again participating in the DFY-IT program. That stands for Drug-Free Youth in Texas. Students get permission to submit to random urine samples and testing used to test for a variety of drugs, including marijuana and cocaine. Although most who sign up aren't drug users, they say they hope to influence students who may be.
Social Security different.
Okay. Once we see that people actually will be joining KVIA and
everyone will be, you know, testing negative. They haven't been using drugs, so people that are using drugs will, you know, take a second look and say, well, hey, maybe I'm not doing the right thing and this isn't the right choice.
This year, the DFYIT program at Coronado has more than 100 new student members. Those who sign up get a card entitling